Now, let me show you the future!
Yo guys, what's going on? Your boy Life of Rio here, and I'm bringing you guys a Saryn Prime What Makes This Warframe Great episode 4 build and breakdown. Just a quick idea into the mind of Saryn so you guys can see how she functions and how to play her and how I like to play her. Now the thing is with Saryn, guys, there's been a lot of miscommunication. People saying that Saryn sucked, a lot of people saying that Saryn is trash ever since she changed from being one of the quick exterminate frames, because you know the meta changed from her to Ember. And Saryn was always known for quick burst of damage to go kill everything. She used to be built with no duration, and now she needs some duration. So her whole kit has changed. So a lot of people didn't want to learn the new way, so they said that she's garbage. A lot of people didn't like the change because it requires you to play differently, right? And a lot of people did not like that. But we all know in Warframe, when there's change, you have to learn to adapt to a new way of playing, especially with this type of change, since she's overall amazing and she is definitely a must-have in endgame status. She makes endgame 10 times easier, which a lot of frames cannot do it the way she does it. She's the only type of frame in the game that does things the way she does it, and that is what makes her stand out, which at the same time makes her weird. So let's take a quick look at this build. Alright, so what on this build, what I'm gonna have here for you guys, it's a two-formal build, and as you guys can see, this is a build that personally works for me. I have nice duration, I have great efficiency, and I have great range. With Saryn needs a lot of range because of her abilities. You need to spread her first ability, which is Spore. You need to get it across the map as much as possible, fill up the entire room with Spore, and you can cast it one time, and it's affected by duration and range. But the thing about Spore is, guys, that's her #1 ability. Her strongest move is her first ability, which is ridiculous. It just has so many functionalities behind it. So if you cast Spore on an enemy, guys, you'll see these little like viruses, little toxin like bubbles on an enemy, and if you shoot it, you'll pop it, and surrounding enemies, depending on your range on your Saryn, will be affected by a viral proc. Now the really cool thing about it is that that viral proc halves the enemy's health. So if an enemy has 4,000 health, that enemy, after you hit them with Spore and you pop it, they now have 2,000 health. Math does not lie. So if an enemy has 4,000 health and any other frame is trying to kill it, we're just gonna make up a scenario saying no frame is one shot with 4,000 damage. We're just making up a scenario, and let's say Saryn just half their health into 2,000. It makes killing a lot faster and a lot more efficient. She is basically like a walking corrosive projection at times. You can build her with toxin, just a lot of different ways on how to play this frame, and she's amazing. Like right here on my Synoid Simulor, which is a fantastic weapon. After you cast her first ability, you can shoot the Synoid Simulor and it will pop an AoE, and it will make all of the virus, all of her spores just pop everywhere like a virus and just hit everything. So it's like a host transfer type of ability. It just keeps popping and going everywhere, and you don't have to keep recasting. You see, it just keeps going long as people are in range, and everybody's health is just being halved with the viral proc. Her second ability, which is Molt. Now a lot of people are going to say, oh, Molt doesn't keep you alive, it just get one-shotted. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I use it because I learned how to play Saryn. You're going to want to use Molt, pop it, keep moving. Sometimes it's just going to be up for maybe even 1 second. You're going to pop Molt, use it, and that's just completely it. And you want to get out of there. All Molt does is create a quick breathing room for you to rethink and get back on your feet. So you can throw your spores on Molt. Now if you throw spores on Molt, spores now cost half of the energy. So let's say spores is costing you 10 energy, but if you're aiming at Molt and you're throwing spores, it now costs 5 energy. So that's a really cool thing. If you throw spores on Molt, you can pop Molt, and what Molt does is it procs spores instantly on every enemy for you without you having to shoot them. So the viral proc will instantly go off and enemies' health will instantly be halved. So Spore has different functionalities for it, right? It's really good. You're not going to be worried about the damage on Spore because you're just trying, on Molt, because you're just going to be trying to spread Spore. Another thing is her third ability, which is Toxic Lash. Really cool ability. Saryn is amazing for a melee build, all melee build. She's amazing for it. So if you hit enemies that have Spore on them, which is her first ability, and you hitting them with her third ability, which buffs your melee weapon, you gain 2 energy back for all the enemies that you're popping with Spore. So she gives herself energy back, which is just great synergy on her moves. And then her fourth ability, which is Miasma, You can throw your first ability, pop your fourth ability, which is miasma, and miasma will spread your first ability all around to everyone. So she can spread it. She can spread her first by just throwing it, shooting it with a weapon. She can spread her first by throwing it on top of her second, popping it with her second. She can spread her first by throwing it on an enemy and then using her fourth and spread it. She just has so many different ways. She gained energy back from her second from hitting people that's affected by her first. It's just a fantastic frame overall. And then at endgame status, she just shines completely. If you don't have yourself a Saryn Prime, definitely pick her up. Or if you don't have the regular Saryn, definitely pick her up. So the way you want to play Saryn is kind of like Banshee. Even though I have the rejuvenating mold on, still play her like Banshee. You want to keep moving as fast as possible because she don't have that much CC unless you use her fourth, but you definitely want to keep moving as fast as possible. Range is very important for her, and you definitely want to have duration, because the longer your duration is on, the longer your proc from your viral stays on, and you can keep host transferring it as soon as enemies come in by just procking it all over again. So overall, Saryn is amazing. Her worst faction, I would definitely have to say, is Corpus. Overall, she wrecks Grenier and she wreck Infested. She's just overall an amazing frame. For as strong as she is in endgame, which is so ridiculous, I will definitely have to give her a 9 out of 10 as an overall frame. Her design and everything is fantastic. So if you guys don't have her, definitely check her out. And dude, thank you guys so much on my videos. I've gained over 800 subs in 1 week. You guys are amazing. And my videos and views and my shares are just doing amazing. So thank you guys so much. Let me know if you guys like this breakdown, if you guys want me to slow it down some, but definitely give this video a toxic thumbs up, and I'll check you guys on the next Warframe video. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you guys so freaking much. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay as well. Have an amazing day.